Now to Venezuela, where President Nicolas Maduro has threatened to seize factories that have closed down. He also threatened to jail the owners. It's all part of a decree extending his emergency powers. Venezuela is in a deep economic crisis, and the opposition blames much of it on Maduro. And they're trying to force him out of office. CCTV's Stephen Gibbs filed this report from Caracas.
Well, the government's position really is that private business in all its forms, whether these big businesses that still exist here or the smaller private traders, are the cause of the economic crisis. That's their argument. They say these businesses are prices and hoarding goods, etc., and that's why you see widespread shortages. Now, of course, those businesses and the opposition take the completely reverse view. They say it is because of excessive state control, including price control and exchange controls, and the expropriation of many businesses, that we're in the mess we are, that there really isn't enough normal trade going on to provide the basics for the population. Now, the target of President Maduro's latest attack really is one of the big private conglomerates here. It's called Polar. It is owned by a billionaire, and it does produce, amongst other things, 80% of the beer in this country. Now, a few weeks ago, that company, Polar, said, we will stop making beer because we simply can't import the raw materials because the government, because of exchange controls, is not giving us access to the dollars we need to do that. Now, if this country runs out of beer, of course, that will be unpopular, and the government, it does seem, is certainly threatening to take over this big company in order to prevent that. But there are all sorts of repercussions if it does do that, because Polar doesn't make beer only, it also makes much of the food that this country consumes. So a takeover would be a highly risky and dramatic move on the part of the government.
That was Stephen Gibbs reporting.